Whoa, didn't end the stream again. Let's go. A day of mirror matches. You know, if you thought the undead versus undead wasn't exciting enough, can I interest you in a dwarven mirror match? The slight difference is some people have a roller and a roller and a wizard. It's pretty shit like. And not a lot of guard. These are two coaches who I have beaten this season. It's quite fun. So who's going first? The roller dwarfs are going first. Yeah. Apparently Road Trader is like this new 40k game or something. I don't know. I've seen 2 streamers I follow play it. Yeah. I mean, everyone will play undead, right? So, the other dwarfs get We're really just all mansing this. Huh. Okay. I feel the commentary is going to be quite light on this one. Oh, gets a POW. Doesn't break armor. Doesn't get a POW. Waits for the next hit. Doesn't get a POW. Waits for the next hit. Ah, we're not going for the other hit. I know, right? Well, it's Aiden, right? He's just a banger. Mindless banger who's gonna foul. I love the slow motion callback. Oh, gets through the armor with DP. Picks up the ball. Oh, he is, yeah. He's a dirty little player, that UnforgivenIRL. Killed Machu Picchu. Exactly, Shaviti. Like, what better than to slum it out in Division 3? There you go. I was half suspecting you were in chat, to be honest, when I was saying that. It's nothing I wouldn't say to your face. Gets a POW. Doesn't break armor. Honestly, dwarf mirror matches must be the easiest ones to commentate on. Doesn't get a POW. Are we fouling again? We are. That's just stupid. Why didn't we put up the blitzer for the extra assist? I mean, clearly we didn't need it. Like, we could have at least 2 fouled assists. Or 2 assists fouled. This is exactly why I didn't give him the chance to foul me with the roller in my game. Oh, gets a POW. Gets the armor break. No. Exactly. You have to do the foul just then, like. But no, like, it's what happens, you know. You get the feeling. You're like, oh, if I foul now, we can get the armor break. Whereas if I foul later, we won't. And then Longbeard dodge or 1 dice. I guess the 1 dice is probably actually just better. Look at me. Look at me commentating correctly. Makes a change, huh? Safe move sometimes, foul first turn, first action, all the time. I was like, why don't we just blitz from here and then we can use the roller? But of course that means you can't foul. Yeah, imagine if dwarves got claw. I still can't get over the fact that bull centaurs are dwarves. You know? And it's been explained to me that in the lore they are now. So that's kind of cool. That they're like, what, mutated dwarves to be taller or something like that. Yeah, something like that, Kevin. I remember, like, I was reading the FAQ on the stream, like, one day, and it was like, what the fuck, how can they be dwarves? Well, I wasn't that excited about it, like, but it's just like, whoa, you're classifying these as dwarves. That's kind of cool. Dauntless OP. Reroll. Oh yeah, because yeah, I guess that makes sense. And then yeah, but the starter, I don't know lore. I'm not some nerd. What you take me for? A nerd who pays attention to Warhammer lore? Like, come on. I just want to sit here and play, like, fantasy American football. And get given free warps done, apparently. Yeah, it's quite good. Making a bit of a break up here, I suppose. It's really just mindless basing, though, at this point, isn't it? Well, it's instant 2D. Ooh, is there something on here, actually? Maybe with the knockdown there. Yeah. Knockdown there. No, there's guard. Yeah. Of course, there's guard everywhere, so it doesn't actually make a difference. Push there. Guess the follow-up hit. Yeah, that's cool. Dub skulls. Hairyheretic has flown through these rerolls, hasn't he? Like he had 4 of them. Nice. Then, ooh, uphill double pows with the troll slayer. It does, yeah. That came from like the last game. That came from like turn 1 or turn 2 of the last game. We double skulled again. Yeah, it's pretty easy to run out your rerolls when you double skull. This should be pretty easy for Aiden to clear up and go over here maybe. Roller instantly turns over. If you play Chorfs and when a Chorf got to level 5 it turned into a Bull Centaur, that'd be pretty funny. Or if you like got 2, I don't know, 2 move ups on your Chorf, it turned into a Bull Centaur. But then that's just leaving like absolute ridiculous things on for other teams, isn't it? And Chorfs don't need the help. Chorfs are kind of okay. Yeah. Yeah. The plays have been somewhat questionable by Aiden here. But it's fine. We'll still score. Although it is starting to look a bit harder, but we do have a wizard. You don't want to use your wizard to score, but just blitz him, come up here, and then if you need to, you can wizard him like the final turn. That's cool, yeah. And then He does the blitz. Will be a rush, right? Oh no, it's not. Gets him with tackle. Gets the removal. Whoa. I mean, it's a bit of a dicing. Like losing 3 dwarves. Absolute dicing. All of this done before the roller stood up as well. Oh, because we were break tackling. Fair. Might as well re-roll it. Don't have anything else. Break tackling for the foul, but roll the 1. Guess that's fair to fair, yeah. This is kind of just pushing your defense out of whack, right? So I think that guy needed to dodge. Yeah, I think this guy needed to dodge, maybe. This is quite good, actually. I mean, it's pretty easy to clear it, but... Was that with the runner? Okay, this runner definitely needed to dodge. And then he needs to dodge. Why are we not dodging? Yeah, but if your roller's just standing, Jock, he can't foul. You're forgetting the premise of the team. It's really not. And I mean, dwarves aren't even that common in the Éire League. There's like, what, 3? 3 people playing dwarves all together. It's just that they happen to be... It's just how the draw went. The final game of the season to have 2 mirror matches. Dwarves get a 3, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Double skulls. I don't think so, Jock. I think, as far as I know, he had a very unlucky draw, like turn 16 versus Spider, but I can't remember. I think I remember seeing that somewhere. Paz is the runner. Man, like, you've lost 4 dwarves on defensive drive. It's insane. Nice, and then 4+ 1D. No rerolls is a bit shit, but you can't really do much about that. Nice, good position. Yeah. It shouldn't. Like, this should be a pretty comfortable 2-0 win for Aiden. Like, this many players gone. I mean, there is 3 bench, so it actually probably doesn't even matter. But the runner is massive, right? Like, losing this runner and a guard stand firm is pretty massive for your offense. Did you make a 1D? Fuck's sake. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've said it once already, but I do think some of your plays have been a bit suspect here. Misposition. Ah, okay. Fair. Yeah. I mean, I beat Hargrim in fumble practice there a while ago, and my plays weren't great, but I just removed his team, so that was quite handy. Just remove your opponent's team and it's quite easy to win. So the bribe means that the roller stays on. That's pretty cool. They've been officially announced, that Asian guy. They're in the patch notes. They have patch notes. They have patch notes which were released at 14:37, and it confirms that they're the team. Yeah, I was like, why are you stalling? But I wasn't going to say it. Both teams get a riot. You know, if it was any other team, but dwarfs might make a difference. Even then. I mean, if the runner was up here and he had the other runner, it'd be quite cool. And none of these blocks really matter because you have a bench, unless you remove 2 of them. That'd be very cool, yeah. Which of course is why it wasn't. You know, it's like everything. Like, it'd be really cool if they weren't just so obvious about everything. No, they don't tend to do cool or marketing what works for marketing, do they? But you know what was pretty cool? It was pretty cool giving one of the best streamers out there just free warp stone. I wonder how many other people got free warp stone. Like, if it turns out that every streamer gets warp stone, then I'd be like, oh. Yeah, Jimmy's. I mean, like, the ones you'd expect should get it, right? Or, like, if I'm good enough to be offered it, like Jimmy, Andy, Paige, Art, they should all get it as well. Even like Dimmy should probably get it, having streamed Blood Bowl 3 all last week. Considering they literally gave him the game for free, right? Yeah, maybe the starter. I don't know. It could definitely be done a lot better by anyone who's somewhat competent, I suppose. It's pretty funny. Yeah, he's not a dwarven thrower, like. Jam Toast absolutely wrecks you. Right, so Unforgiven did his job, removed. Fuck's sake, game. Remove some players, doesn't matter. Ah, look. The other dwarfs decided to do the old man LOS this time. Oh, I was facing the right way. Fuck's sake. Is this good? I mean, with so much guard and the strength, it doesn't really matter, does it? I was like, is this good positioning of the solid defense? But it really doesn't matter. That's the block, no armor break. Armor break this time. That follows a bit. Follows a bit circumspect. Rerolls the Dauntless. I mean, yeah, I suppose it's 2D uphill before you've picked up the ball, so you should probably just pick up the ball, and then if you fail the Dauntless, it's fine. Nice. Cool. Fireball comes in, gets the ball down. That's pretty cool. I was gonna say instant 1 and 9 from the roller here. Has to be. Absolutely decimated him, and then you could chain the roller. You could still just chain the roller to here. It'd be really cool. Yeah. Now chain the roller. Chain the roller. Chain the roller! Oh yeah, he's jugs. That's fair. Unlucky to snake. Yeah. I mean, still the ball. You just get stripped though straight away, right? But even on getting stripped straight away, there's just... yeah. It's not great, is it? You want the ball to go over here. But it could just end up into this. Like, it could end up like here. It'd be terrible. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. That follow I don't like. Maybe you needed to follow, but I don't think so. Frenzy's into uphill, but gets double pows anyway. Oh god. Well, I don't know, because like the roller could just not stand firm, right? And then the ball goes over here and all your players are on this side, Jock. Yeah, uphill double power dwarf. So he probably stands up, he takes the hit, pushes him down, and then he stands up and then he blitzes the ball to knock it down. Oh. 1 and 9s rerolls loner successfully into 1 and 9s. Wow. So he's going over there now. This runner doesn't even have to dodge off to make it up to like here. Lovely. I don't know. He's in chat. It's just 1 assist, like. I think I like this chain better. No. And then he hits him this way, right? Because he has grabs, so you can just put him there. And then you can move him down to come up this side. Cast. Miss next game, which, you know, will just get rubbed off anyway. Yeah. This is looking pretty good for Hairyheretic now at this point. Man. Was there any consideration for frenzy traps from either side in this game? I full on knew that was gonna be a snake. fuck's sake. Oh man. Yeah, so that, I mean, no rerolls, your entire team is just gone now. Like, why didn't we stand these up? When, like... Yeah, he follows. GG. This should 100% be GG now. No. You move him to there. Well, at least we got the blitz with the roller, right? And just lie down. Score and go for the win. Nice, I like that, yeah. It's not over. He needed a win to qualify. That's fair. So yeah, it's very unlikely that, like, he'll overturn the dwarves. To be honest, I actually do think Hairyheretic was very fortunate to score. You were quite unlucky in some regards, but also some of the plays could have just been better. without being like overly critical. Yeah, just some of the stuff just could have been nicer. But it's fine. So like, yeah, at this point here, if you're just stopping him from winning, because you couldn't make the cup anyway, right? Yeah, like that, or doing other stuff. Fine. But then again, like, if you can't qualify anyway, then you don't really care about the game too much. Like, in cycle 3, I just didn't play my last game of the season. I just conceded. I was like, yeah, I'm not playing. My Kislev team just got like, after them being completely healthy for like whatever, like 28 games. It was just like, got absolutely diced by Morg, and then got absolutely diced by like Grashnak. I was just like, I'm not playing. Have the free win. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I do understand what you're saying, Shaviti, but like at the same time, giving your opponent, well, different in this case, right? But giving your opponent a free win is just better than playing, like. Although in fairness, that season we were down like, I was in like Division 5, Division 6, so no one except the top person could make the cup. And I wasn't playing the top person, so it was fine. Nice, Shavita, yeah. Yeah, best of luck. Really interesting. I presume Jimmy's going, he probably just did a replay one. Well, actually, I suppose it depends how how much Jimmy wants to play Blood Bowl 3 or not. Whoa, Mr. Page is doing a subathon. Who would have thought it? Oh, we got hit in the ball. That's quite nice from Hairyheretic, to be fair, isn't it? Like, getting hit in the ball on turn 14 gives you 2 turns to potentially score. It'd be great if you could tag this runner. Yeah, we're going for it. That's nice. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, just base everything up. Aiden doesn't have any rerolls, so like a fail here could see you win. He's selling his name to a mummy for $25. What kind of a lunatic bumps that up? Oh, as in like I can give Mr. Page $25 and I can be a mummy. Is that it? The second one. The second one, Steve. No warp stone allowed. Huh? So, sack the ball, which we do by... One, two, three, four, rush, rush. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, rush. Yeah, okay. So you one dice him. On a knockdown, this gives you this hit, right? And then if both of these are knockdowns, you come straight in with the strip ball for the 1D. You could also be really rowdy, right? And after you take this hit, take this, but then you risk on blocking your path. But if you get a push this turn and then a pow, then you have instant 2 dice. With this guy. Oh, you've sure hand. Ah, yes, of course, it's the Warping Runner. Oh, yeah, so then this push. Does it guard? It doesn't have guard. Ah, yeah. It probably is just better to go straight in with this, then, isn't it? And then use the runner for the retrieval. No, you don't blitz him with that. Okay, out of all the things you do, that's not what you do. Because now your scoring thread's gone. So you got the ball down, but now you've just given up. It's a bit sad. You can't give him Morph Stone to get on his team. Real cash only. He also had an undead t-shirt ready to set, so he was dialed in nice and early. Yeah. That's, I mean, I'd be quite tempted by the t-shirt. I'll take a look. Yeah, I mean, but it's one of those things, Jock, right? That when you're looking at it this way, it's quite easy to spot what you'll do. Whereas when you look at it the other way, it's actually a lot different. Edge Bust, Troll's Flare for Hairyheretic. So both of these don't make the cut now, from what Aiden was saying. Yeah, I mean, if I could sell t-shirts and make money, I would. I had a somewhat conversation with herself yesterday. So I don't know if anyone was here for my game versus Bozzy Boz last night. But I turned off ads entirely for the game. And my intention was to just have like the whole month without ads. And And then I was gonna like say that to chat, that like, so no one gets any ads, and try and get more subs that way. But like, the numbers don't add up, like for me to do with that. So like, I tried it last night without saying anything, just to see how things would go, and then that's the final thing. So he could actually have scored if he made that dodge, which is pretty cool. Which we completely ignored. But yeah, if he made 3+2+2+ to win the game, which is actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be like a turn ago. I do think you just give the ball. I do think that this was the blitz, then use the runner to pick it up, and then he's your scoring threat. But who knows? Keith makes a t-shirt with sad man. Elf Life Matter. Nice. Yeah, I completely thought he was out of range. Yeah, I think you're allowed to have both, but there we go. So the 1-1 draw. Death Roller almost gets another level, and so apparently neither of these are making the actual cup, but someone might get into the final cup, or into the second cup. And we can take a look at the leaderboard now, as we're up to date. So I think there's one game left to play in this division, which is going to be Sport Bearer versus Steve Motti later on tonight. Steve winning would, as you can see, quite upset. So Steve, or Buzzy Buzz, needs Spork to it's really hard to tell on this, isn't it? I think he needs him to win or draw, just not lose. And he gets to the playoffs, goes top 6. The Langer getting the bye win this week will put him up to 4-5, which will be worse than Hairyheretic. So it just matters whether Steve gets in or not. Go on, Spike. Could, I suppose, couldn't I? For what's in it? Right, there we go. Whoa, look at that seamless transition. So yeah, the Langer's going to get 3, which will move him up to 14 points, which isn't enough to go into 7th or 8, which I think get the second cup, but don't quote me on that. Steve, if he gets a point, does that take him above on the head-to-head? Let's see. So what are we looking for? Steve versus Buzzy Buzz. When did that happen? Wasn't that week? Seems when I've actually missed this. So Steve does have the head-to-head, so a draw is enough. Right? So a win or a draw for Steve will see him through to the cup ahead of Buzzy Buzz. Which is pretty exciting for the final day. And then Spork was in chat earlier on, and he was saying that there is a big difference between the seeding between 2 and 3. Yeah, I know, it's very, very dramatic. So we'll have to see what happens there later on. Very exciting. Hopefully I'll cast that game tomorrow. We'll get the replay, and then we'll get season 3's final cup positions. It's very interesting. So the Langer is, I can't remember if he's getting cup or not, like second cup. And then Spork is just a case of whether he wants to. Would a draw put Spork second? Depends on the head-to-head, doesn't it? Let's see, when did they play? Oop. Nope. 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 Spork, yeah, so a draw for Spork will put him second. Exciting. He was saying earlier on that he's the seeding is worse for either second or third. We'll take a look in a second. But yeah, very exciting going into the final game of Division 3. And that'll be coming up next. Very exciting.